What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Handy Andy. Got a new product review for you today that requires me to hold my phone as the camera because the product is mounted on my regular camera. So let's I'm gonna flip around so you can take a look. This is it right here. This is a Neewer on-camera studio monitor. You can see me moving around on the monitor. Clearly it works. So my camera here is a Sony a6000. And it has a LCD screen in the back that's great, but it only pivots. It doesn't flip around, so I can't see myself. And so what I purchased is a really inexpensive solution for those of you who might need to see yourself, make sure you're framed up correctly for any vlogs, videos, streaming, whatever. This is a really great option. So up next, we're going to do the unboxing of the product when it arrived, and kind of a quick run through just so you can see some of the features. I've literally been using it for 3 minutes, so I can't give you a good review of its quality, but this will at least hopefully give you a little idea of whether or not this is for you. Let's take a look. Okay, so we've got the Neewer LCD field monitor. We're going to take a look at this. I assume that this unboxing video is not like an Apple product. Might not be as exciting. Before we get started, I was going to say I also ordered some RAV power batteries. These are like Sony replacement camera batteries that are designed to fit on this according to Amazon, and so we will set those there and open that in just a second. So open it up. It had tape and I cut that already. So pretty standard kind of foam wrapping there to keep it safe. So this is the monitor. It's got, protective plastic on there. Maybe 3/4 of an inch thick. That's where the battery should fit on right there. It's got headphones. I think AV, I assume that is maybe audio out, but HDMI input coming from your camera. There's a DC plug. You have to order that separately, I think, unless it's in here. Some kind of OSD controller. I have no idea what that is. And then also importantly, a USB upgrade port so that you can do firmware updates. I know not all of these type of products have that. On the front, standard power buttons, menu, mode, various function buttons. From what I read online, this panel that holds the battery, I guess maybe you can order different ones. There's some different holes on there as well that you could get one designed to fit the battery for your camera. I don't know if that's the case. I just went ahead and ordered these. So, okay, so there's the monitor. Let's see what else is in here. Customer service, field manual or instruction manual. This is the sun visor that is designed to basically slide on to the, seems really narrow. Oh, there we go. Oh well. All right, so it fits on there like that. Nice. Keeps all the ports open. And it's got Velcro around the outside edge here, which I think you can use. It's like the hook of the hook and loop. So this is the additional larger visor. I'll go ahead and open this as well. So you can see on here, I think you can see it, but it's got the other side of the hook and loop. And so if you put it on, this may not be perfect, but you get the general idea. So you can get, that's almost 6 inches of coverage there, for sure 5, to really help shield so you can see the screen if you were doing a video and outside. So that's pretty handy. Then we've got a few cables. This looks like an audio out cable, or audio in for that matter. An HDMI. So there's a packet of cables. This looks like an HDMI to like a mini HDMI. That's interesting. You can really see what that is. Audio cable, and then a bracket with a screw mount for that. And there's a spacer in there. And here's a USB cable, mini USB for the upgrade. Actually, this is another. Yeah. And then a ball mount. So this ball mount is designed to, it's got a 1/4 inch adapter to go on a tripod. And then this attaches to this bracket down here. And that bracket, I think, is designed to fit on this. So if you need to put it at a different angle or move it around a little bit. So there is a 1/4 inch adapter, standard tripod adapter right there. Okay, we'll put all this stuff aside, and then I want to look in the manual real quick. It is a HDMI fixation plate and spacer, so maybe that's for the cable. That's a weird thing. Barn door, sunshade, HDMI to mini HDMI cable, HDMI to micro HDMI cable. So I was wrong, they're not USB, they are both HDMI cables. I should have read this first. And there's all the book stuff, so pretty standard instruction manual that most of us will never read. In the battery pack, just open this real quick. There should be a charger in here as well. If not, I got bamboozled. So 2 standard batteries. 1, 2. Trash out of here and that out of here. There's a micro HDMI, or excuse me, micro USB, and then the charger. So good, everything came. So the batteries fit on here to be charged, and they also, back to the monitor, the real piece de resistance, haha, fit on there like that. Oh, the light came on. That's a good sign. You can see me. That's fun. Blue light. It's good. There it is. No signal. Well, of course not. I don't have it plugged in. But that's good to note that it works right away. We can kind of go through the menu here. Picture mode and all of those options. Go over, oops, mild, standard. You can pick the language. So the on-screen display, that's what OSD is, on-screen display. I think that OSD controller, if you've got a external controller to do that, go through those things. You can set up a bunch of stuff that are kind of on-screen connection to your camera. And then that. Okay, well that's the menu. So now let's plug it into my camera and see what happens. Okay, so now we're gonna plug in my camera. I've got a Sony a6000, and we'll turn it on and see what happens. Powers up, blue screen. And it may take a second, yep. So let me adjust that. And there we go. Now you can see, there's my hand. That's excellent. There's also on here, there's audio controls. I'm not going to turn it up because it will scream at us, but the camera audio will play through this. This does not record. I did not buy one with a built-in hard drive. And it also doesn't have a USB pass-through, which is not ideal. I would have liked to have had something that I could use where I could pass through this like into my computer or something, so I could use it here. But what I'm going to use this for is when I'm doing videos outside or in the garage, I can put those barn doors back on there and really be able to see what I'm seeing. All right, so this is really cool. There's a bunch of other features on here. It's got an on-screen battery indicator, which I think is a really useful tiny feature that a lot of these devices don't have. I'll do an update in a few weeks, maybe a few months after I've had a chance to use this some more and really dig into it and see, give an update on how it's working.